It is only by creating that which you feel to upon a soul level, and that you can experience all the gifts available to you at your optimum, and that you can share the light that you each are at your optimum. And every single one of you holds such light, such unique and beautiful gifts. And when your frequencies combine in their authentic expression, this is how we bring such heightened frequency and harmonic balance upon this plane. And so we are grateful to be able to subconsciously work with you in bringing such light into expression. Remember, you have not come here to upkeep the plane as it already is. You've come here to contribute in co-creating that which you feel to upon a soul level. And so it is perfectly appropriate for you to each do as you feel. And the first step of this is noticing how you feel. And most of you have been so rushed in life that it is rare that one pauses and notices. As your life progresses, with presence to self, one can notice how one feels without having to pause. Like meditation in action, a moving meditation. I remain present to myself consistently, and I am the gauge with which I will navigate my path of expansion. With presence to one's heart, one can notice in any moment what feels appropriate. This may sound so simple, but with this as a guiding rule, you will lead the most effective path. Well, from this place of presence to self, one is able to be conscious of what it is one feels to do. And so not take the long route, creating opportunities for oneself to come back on course already, by aligning with what it is one feels on a soul level. One will be consistently creating and indeed co-creating what it is one feels upon a soul level. By going direct to source, that which you are at one with, one may create most ably from this place of presence. And so do remind yourself, if you remember one thing from this entire course, that indeed it is from a place of presence that one can most accurately act in accordance with one's soul's will. And when one acts in accordance with one's soul's will, one is acting in harmony and in alignment with the all, with all that is. And rather than staying in that uncomfortability on a subconscious level, I'm breathing into that too. I'm allowing that to stay right here and me stay right here present to it rather than avoiding it, because this is the key chattanhik. They're stepping in and saying, talking here. They're saying most pause here, on a less than conscious level, and allow this feeling to remain the conductor of one's course. So each have to get here. And They're saying it's not always as simple as one not believing they deserve what it is that they feel to experience or to bring into being. Takiina sha'a, and akaishe. It's often due to here, quiet insecurities or sha'ichana thoughts, feelings that haven't actually been considered on a level of the conscious. So stay with any such feelings. They are greatly helpful. They are not the enemy. They are your friend. You can say, okay, let's have a conversation here. What is it precisely that I'm feeling? Can I follow this feeling to Sukhinasha, its root? Where might this have come from? And here, how do I feel about this feeling? So in Tamsin's case, guys, I just want to say as Tamsin, I always get nervous when they say so. Yeah. And also, is one example of what she shared. This may isolate me more. So, yeah. It has been in Tamsin's experience, as it has been in the experience of so many of you, that you have become disconnected from people in your lives that you previously thought you would remain in connection with. But in such a process, for so many of you, you can consciously recognize that you have found greater alignment. And so the beings with whom you are in conscious union with, those whom you wish to spend time with because you resonate with them more deeply, are in greater resonance with you and greater support of your course and that which you are creating. Together you can resonate, together you can co-create. And so instead of becoming detached from those whom you wish to stay in union with upon this plane, you actually have the ability to connect even more deeply, to resonate even more deeply, to align even more greatly with those beings because you have come into greater alignment with oneself because you are more consciously aware of what it is that you feel. And from this place of heightened consciousness and sensitivity, it is actually true that you will feel even more greatly connected with those whom you are choosing to walk with upon your path. It is by way of the projections, presumptions, and expectations of others, whether these have been voiced or not, that many design their lives. This could be a very long journey to truth, for it can be in attempting to please or impress another that one can bring into being. What will make them happy and the other happy. When in truth, it is by noticing what feels aligned on a personal level that one can align with all that is at large, all that one is essentially at one with. And it is by coming from this place of centeredness within the all that one can let go of the expectations of others, even the previous expectations one had of oneself. And that can share, perhaps, in the example, thank you, of saying millions of dollars or what have you, perhaps these will be necessary for what it is you feel to bring into being. Perhaps these would actually obscure the light and the truth that you feel to experience and share. It's always by realigning with oneself that one can see, one can feel, one can experience what it is that they wish to bring into being and which they can automatically come into alignment with. Say, Chinaka, we've spoken briefly about expectations, projections of others, or discomforts that one can experience when feeling into that which they wish to bring into being. We speak to you all at large. It is so greatly helpful to review how it is one feels about what it is one has been wishing to bring into being. Anasha. And so between now and when we next meet, take your time to sit with that which you wish to bring into being. Kaisushi. Take your list. Notice how each item upon it feels. Perhaps you have one item there, perhaps you have three, perhaps you have five. And ashikinasa. Notice how each feels. Sit with each. Shichinaka, be present to the breath, be present to the heart. Sakinasha, how does this feel here when I breathe this in? Here, starting with the circle of gold exercise that we showed you, and then revisiting each item upon your list and just noticing how it feels, being present to any feeling that comes up here, following each feeling to the root. So Kinesha, staying with each feeling and just noticing what this is. Kinesha, asking the heart to ask the brain to tell you what this might be about, where this might have come from, what one feels to do with this. The heart will know. Sakishi, stay present to any such feelings. In some cases, you'll notice that that which you had perceived as being an intention might become instead less important to you than something else that you've noticed on your list resonates more deeply. Or you might find, well, I do want to be in for example, a loving relationship, but I'm not going to limit myself by saying that it must be like this or like that. Instead, I'm just going to ask for perhaps something more simple. I want to find love. I want to find peace. I want to find a relationship within which I can be my absolute self and feel seen, and appreciated and respected. Just as an example, making your way through the list and breathing through and even speaking out quietly or loudly within your own space without anyone else there. So you need not feel self-conscious whatsoever. Just notice, how does it feel when I speak these words out loud? I wish to bring into being. Take time with each item upon your list. Notice how you feel as you breathe it in. Notice how you feel as you speak it out loud. And just notice and be very honest with yourself about any feelings that arise here and stay present to these feelings. Here lies the key. And by turning this key, you can unlock the gateway to creating that which you feel to upon a soul level. And so we will meet you next time, and we will continue to look at and feel into what it is that you wish to bring into creation. And we will continue to assist you to bring into creation that which you envisage, which is in alignment with the light. Sakena Sasha. It's very helpful to make such reviews and to notice what resonates and what does not. For Kiesha Tonisha, it is only by creating that which you feel to upon a soul level, and that you can experience all the gifts available to you at your optimum, and that you can share the light that you each are at your optimum. And every single one of you holds such light, such unique and beautiful gifts. And when your frequencies combine in their authentic expression, this is how we bring such heightened frequency and harmonic balance upon this plane. And so we are grateful to be able to subconsciously work with you in bringing such light into expression, the gold you already hold, and to find such in reflection, everything upon your path available to you in order to assist you in sharing the gold that you are, the gift that you are, the light that you hold. Hi guys, thank you so much for tuning in. If you resonate with the Morcott material, please consider following us on YouTube, on Instagram, and on TikTok, and subscribing to our Substack. Live channel transmissions take place on the second Saturday of every month via Zoom. For more information about how to get access to these gatherings and a growing collection of full transmissions and other exclusive content, please visit the Morcott material Substack. If you're interested in Morcott's books or scheduling a one-on-one session, please check us out at morcottmaterial.com. Thank you so much for your engagement. We truly appreciate you.